Hi, and welcome to my Zulrah guide for low bank, basically, just for welfare gear. This is the gear we're going to be taking. All this can be upgraded, though I do not recommend Void. You can go for like Arma, ACB, Odium, or Armamental Book even. This gear, basically the lowest you can go. You don't need Bruise, but for your first 3 times, I'd recommend. I'm already pre-venged to make sure you are. My recoil is at 5, so I have a second one, but if your recoil is at like 40, then you'll be fine. So we need to pot up first outside. And for the boat, get Eagle Eye on. It'll move your camera and you can still move it, you just don't see it. So angle it so that you can see right away. Start attacking Zulrah. This first phase, he doesn't hit you, he just throws a venom, but since you're over here in the corner, you'll be fine. After this hit, he's going to go under and spawn the red guy. The red guy looks at a direction and then hits, so you need to rock out of his way by hitting there, standing here. These two corners are in different areas, so he can only target one of them at a time. Now a major is going to spawn. The blues can always use both mage and range. The mage is the fireball, and the range is like a sludge, I guess. But they use the mage more commonly, so you pray mage. This guy is gonna venom up everywhere besides this area, so you want to stand exactly in this square. You'll see why later. Just sort of sit here, do some damage. He's gonna spawn minions, and they're gonna do anywhere from 8 to 15 damage each, but they only have 1 HP, so a recoil ring can take them out. That's why you have the recoil. Then he'll spawn a major. The ranger attack is actually very inaccurate, even on low range defense, so a shield really isn't necessary here. It's always better to have a book. This is where you want to stand, because for the next wave he's going to spawn a melee right here. You'll notice that I'm trying to eat when it goes underground. That's because I can't hit it anyway, so I don't waste the time, and that's really the key. The micro efficiency is what gets you kills. So right there, I wasn't going to get a hit in, so I'm going to eat. You're going to want to run all the way over here, and in a second we're going to be running backwards because there's going to be a major over here. I just click venge whenever, but ideally you should be only venging when the major is up, because the major is the only one that actually hits the venge, and the minions can waste it and you don't need it. See, that range just hit me at 28. So he's going to spawn venom everywhere, but not really a problem. And then I believe a red guy right here. No, a ranger. This is the switchy phase, so you gotta be ready for that. Just switch prayers every hit between range and mage, and you'll take 0 damage besides the minions. And after a while, he will start setting up venom. You're going to want to go all the way over here, because his venom goes pretty much everywhere. Eat it up if you need to. Red guy over here, just move. You should be getting 3 hits in every red phase, or else you're going to have trouble. Here, just pray range. This phase does no damage, and is where you get a lot of easy DPS in. By now, it should be at 200 or less, or else you're going to have a lot of trouble later on, because you're going to start running out of food. He's going to burrow down and spawn another red guy right now. You can take off prayer to conserve if you want to. Click over here. And back. That's like this to here and that to there are the 2 ways you're going to be dodging every attack. Whenever the blue guy is up or the minions are up, I like to keep thick skin on, steel skin on, but otherwise you don't need it. Before the ranger was switching attacks, but in this cycle it just uses range attack. And it doesn't even hit you, mostly just venoms and spawns minions. After that ranger, we go back over here to another mage. This one's easy. And by now you should be about done. Yeah, we definitely have this kill in the bag. I failed maybe like 5%, but most of the time you're okay. I'm okay. Just depends on hits, really. This is going to be a red guy. We should be able to kill it right here. And don't worry about the snakelings. They will all die when Zulrah dies. Even if you don't hit them. Spawns ranger over there. Now there's 2 rotations, but once it's in one rotation, even if you get back to the start of the cycle, it will stay in the same one. And that's a kill. Decent, I guess. So I hope that helped.